good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the internet world. Welcome to another edition of Golden Independence. You see how Bitcoin is pushing, or it's going down, it's going down that ramp. Well, guess what? Fear not, because it's not going to go to 20,000. That's for sure. Yeah. So, hey, for those of us who know, right, who know what this is, it's an opportunity to buy, or you could boost. And many of you will probably say, hey, well, what do you mean by that? I've heard of buying the dip. But what about boost? What do you mean by boost? Yes, people are going to make money from buying the dip because once it reaches the top, or once a top has been established, i.e., 70K is the top, right? Now, if you're a long-term trader, right, long-term, looking at it from a long-term view, you are going to accumulate your position with anything under the 70K, because from a dollar cost averaging point of view, you're either going to preserve your purchasing power, or you're going to win big, because and potentially even double and triple, because once it goes to 100,000, the sky's the limit from there, right? And once it goes into that mega bull run, and you're already in a consistent, you're behaving in a consistent manner of dollar cost averaging with Bitcoin, you know, you have now developed a skill set, yeah, and not just a skill set, but a discipline, right? Acquiring Bitcoin is a discipline. It takes mental discipline, yeah, to even bring Bitcoin, and they don't know why they have the Bitcoin or why they're getting it, which is why whenever it continues to go down, for example, it's on its way down to like 50,000, and people probably bought it at the top like 70, and then they donate it right back to the community. Isn't that wonderful? Right? So that's how I look at people who FUD out of the opportunity of Bitcoin. I look at it as giving it to, they're basically donating back to the system and giving it to somebody who does understand why it's important to hold on to the digital asset. That's what's going on. The thing is that we don't know on the other side who is acquiring it. That's the thing, right? Because somebody is buying up that Bitcoin, right? On all levels. Now, when it's already been said and communicated, right? It's already been said and communicated that the people like the Michael Saylors of the world and the Black Rocks, right, are steadily, right, buying up Bitcoin. They're just buying the dip because they know where Bitcoin is going to be for the next 100 years. And if companies are trying to be viable for the next 100 years, right, and more, meaning if these tech companies don't want to end up like a what's the company that went on, Goldman Sachs and Burns, those companies, those major hedge fund companies, right? Like Goldman Sachs during the 2008, all those companies that crashed out. When you look at these companies who are still in the game, still in the space, they're not trying to be like them. They're not trying to have a repeat of the situation. So they know that in order for their company to be sustainable, they're going to have to acquire Bitcoin to have and to hold on their balance sheets. Yeah, that's what's on the horizon. Yeah. Now the other part is, like I said, you could boost. Now, with boosting, right? How do we boost Bitcoin? Well, we need to get involved with a layer 2 network to help shore up and secure the Bitcoin network and the system, right? So that not only does the Bitcoin network become more secure, right? It will also be faster with doing transactions. When we want to deal directly with transacting in Bitcoin, it will move much faster on the BitHarvest network, much faster. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You don't have to swap over from the network, i.e., right now you got to go, convert your Bitcoin into Litecoin, because that's what Litecoin is for. Litecoin is supposed to be, it's the Lightning Network. So you're able to move value through the Lightning Network. So you would take your Bitcoin, you convert it into Litecoin, and you do your transactions like that. With with the BitHarvest protocol, right? You could move the Bitcoin directly. Yes, between systems, and it'll be fast, much faster, right? It's going to be much faster. This technology is going is groundbreaking technology. It's forward thinking, forward planning, and we are positioning in it from the very beginning. Yeah, and although that it is the first, it it's just a matter of time before other companies start to be competitive and start formulating uh, other systems and protocols, because the world is starting to educate themselves on coding and how to build these blockchain systems, right? So just because a company comes out with something doesn't mean that it's going to be the end all be all. However, it will be something said for those who are first, and if it works and works well, and BitHarvest works well, right? That's just what it is. So you could either buy the dip, buy the dip, right? If you want to make money, or just buy Bitcoin, period, right? On the exchange, you dollar cost average. We're not even looking at what the price is right now, because we're looking at the next decade. Because in the next decade, we'll be super free. Yeah. Bless up to those who have, their time freedom, right? Many people are working behind a desk right now. Like right now, that they don't get to see this beauty. The only way they see this beauty is through my channel. And if any of you have seen, if you check out my posts, right, that's what I have to say for the trolls. You see, that's evidence, that's proof that when you're consistent and when people see your success, they think you're not listening or not watching. Well, check out my post in the community section of this channel, and you see how the trolls, they first say, oh, this is garbage, this is that, right? They want to run you down, and now they're interested. Well, this is what I say to those types of people, and this is especially for you. You could sign up, however, you're on your own, because we see you. You're on your own, man. You see what I'm saying? This is what I mean by We don't need you. We're in already. However, those who want to build a team, right? If you want to build a team and get all the whatever, hurry up and sign up under me. Hey, there's space for those people. I'm not one of those people. I'm not thirsty, little trillion. However, you are, right? That's why you're on my channel asking all these questions. You haven't done any research. After all these years, you know nothing? Yep, asking basic questions. The questions that you're asking are so basic for the length of time that you've been following me. It's really a testimony to how you think, and that's an example to anyone else. That example that I posted. If you're thinking like that, then it's for you. That's for you. Who the cap fits wears it. Yeah. So go ahead, continue, because I'm still gonna be here, and I'm still gonna be mining my Bitcoin daily. See, while you're asking all your questions daily, right? I'm getting paid Bitcoin in my sleep every day. I'm getting, and to me, that's more than residual income. I'm producing assets, which is way more valuable than income, because the assets that I'm acquiring are going to uh, outperform, outperform any other investment. That's it's not even it's not even this is not hyperbole, ladies and gentlemen. This is math. This is math. It's not hyperbole. Like, how could it be? This isn't hyperbole, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Bitcoin. This is why I like Bitcoin, because it's all about the numbers. It's math. You know. So to buy or to boost is up to you. However, you could use your purchasing power as leverage, right? Just take 1 month. Just take 1 month of whatever you would acquire with Bitcoin and boost, and see if, do a little experiment. Do it for 1 year, right? Take 1 month, right? This is the challenge to buy or to boost. This is the challenge for those who want to test this theory, right? If you could show and prove to me, right, that you can acquire more Bitcoin, right? If you could prove and verify that you can acquire more Bitcoin than the BitBooster in 1 year, if you're watching this channel, you're following me, if you can acquire more Bitcoin than the BitBooster in 1 year, I'll shut down my channel. I'll shut down my channel. I'll pack it up. I'll pack it up. Or you could have my channel, and then you could take it over. I'll announce who the winner is, and guess what? You get a whole platform. I'll sign the platform over to you. If you can verify that you can acquire more Bitcoin than the BitBooster, right? And I'm talking about now. Here are the rules. It's got to be, like, for example, whatever you acquire from the BitBooster, like whatever your dollar cost averaging amount is. Let's say, like, you do have an extra 1,000, right? Well, you gotta put 1,000. You gotta take 1 month and acquire a BitBooster. So you acquire one BitBooster, and then every month after that, if you have that extra 1,000 that's discretionary, that's if you have it, get Bitcoin, right? Take that 1,000 and acquire, exchange it for Bitcoin or even Satoshis, because it's not going to be Bitcoin anyway, right? Because $1,000, you're not getting Bitcoin, you're getting Satoshis, right? So if you can acquire more out of pocket, getting 1,000, and you could get more with the BitBooster, I'll pack it up, man. However, I doubt that anyone is going to accept the challenge. Why? Because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. You see what I'm saying? You may be able to do it this month, but you don't know what the future is going to bring in the next 2, 3 months, or even 6 months down the road, or every month thereafter. Because emergencies happen. Emergencies happen, ladies and gentlemen. This is why, from my point of view, to boost is you're at a high advantage, because you could literally set it and forget it. See, I could forget about my BitBooster back office. It's on autopilot. I know that it is accumulating, or I know that it's accumulating Satoshis every day, daily. What more can I say? That's it. That's the end of it. So if you want to accumulate Satoshis daily, right? And I agree with my mentor, one of my mentors, who said that people will get involved with Bitcoin when they have the need, right? It's not, and this is the beautiful part of being over the West, because in the Eastern side, it's a need, and everybody's scrambling to get Bitcoin. Yeah, that's why a lot of these programs do well over there in the East. I mean, this opportunity, it has come out of Malaysia, number one. So how about that? This company is based in Malaysia. It's an Asian-based company. And people from all over the world, including the US, can get involved. Because you have, and watch this. This is how you know it's real. I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to end the stream. You don't need Bitcoin to get involved. All the other projects where you need the digital asset, right? Bitcoin to get involved, that company wants your Bitcoin. You see, Mindbase doesn't want your Bitcoin. You can't use Bitcoin. Matter of fact, the pairing on exchanges is not even Bitcoin. It's to Ethereum. It's Mindbase to Ethereum, and they're Mindbase to USDT. It's not Mindbase to Bitcoin. Hello. So the Mindbase project is not after your Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. The Mindbase opportunity is here to help you build up your position to Bitcoin. Boom. Mic drop. I don't know what you guys are doing for the rest of your day. If you want time freedom like this, holler at me. Other than that, I'll see you on the other side. What's up? Stay cryptic. Peace.